Hi Telos Tribe, happy Friday to you all. So thanks to all those who joined the retrospective. Another fantastic conversation today where we spoke about scope. So scope of your project, scope of your personal work, how you manage it, how you create it, how you overcome conflicts of scope. So I'm going to dig right into some of the things that we decided were the actions that we can take into our own personal lives and our own personal experiences moving forward. So first action that we said the team that all leaders need to do is block more focus time. So blocking more time to personally keep your own scope under control, making sure you're getting the stuff done, being mindful of what's the highest priority, and then blocking time to get that stuff done. Then around saying no. So learning how to say no first and foremost. This is saying no in the right way. Learning when to say no. So how and when of no. Now, the third great insight that we got out of this week's conversation was around this topic around misalignment. So, misalignments in scope. So, misalignments in agreements as to what's the highest priority, as to what should be in scope, what should be out of scope. We kind of decided there is a couple of topics of misalignment. So, the strategic misalignment, schedule misalignment, personal goals, character, emotional, cultural. And EOG. Can't remember what that one meant. There's also things like financial misalignments. So first of all, it's around getting to the humans at the center of misalignment. So using empathy to start a conversation, observing the people you're having a conflict with, misalignment with, speaking to them, etc. Then identifying what the core of the misalignment is. So this is looking at your misalignment and asking yourself and asking the other people, is it strategic? Is it a schedule? Is it a personal? Is it character, emotional, cultural, financial? Finding out and identifying what is the core of the misalignment that is causing you to overgo your scope. Then there's two real solutions that we found is trying to find an escalation point. So for those of us who've got an escalation point or work in a corporate, have an escalation point, taking to them what you think the core misalignment is or what you've identified that the core misalignments aren't and discussing with that escalation point. I know that it's not a misalignment of strategic priorities, it's not a misalignment of schedule, and it's not a misalignment of personal goals. So Mr. Person up the ladder, can you tell me what you think the misalignment is? Now, for those of us who are individual contributors or working in a team where we've got colleagues, we don't have bosses, then you need to take a little bit more personal responsibility for trying to work out what the misalignment is that causes your scope to creep. Now, these are things that you can try. So trying around negotiation, working out what good negotiation looks like, value-based, human-centered negotiation, working out what that is and applying it to your situation. Working out influence tactics. So again, looking at principle-based influence tactics, researching and taking a lot of responsibility on what influence means and should mean in the situation. And then if that doesn't work, talking about conflict resolution principles. So trying to find out, again, what conflict resolution principles are and applying them to your situation. So, in terms of scope creep, a lot of great other great insight in there. I will post the PDF of this board. If you've got any questions around scope, controlling your scope, or if any of the next steps and ways that we've identified that you can improve, please drop a comment in the video. Comments. Otherwise, happy Friday and everyone have a great weekend and a great couple of weeks ahead. See you on the next retrospective. Thanks, guys.